Shelton to come forward at this time, since this is our dedication Sunday, our last minute for stewardship from our church community commission.
Good morning. This is our pledge card for this year, and it says grateful at the top. So I thought I'd start out with something I'm grateful for. Among the many blessings that I count in this life, I count my Uncle Bob Shelton, whose celebration of life my husband Bob and I attended yesterday in Indiana. That's why I have my Kleenex with me. When we arrived for the service, I hugged my cousin Gary and told him I was sorry for his loss. He replied with a peaceful smile, "It's okay, he lived a good life." My uncle was 84. He was a loving husband, father, grandfather, a mechanical engineer. He was an avid ham radio operator and had a gift for leadership that made him a smart and caring business owner who provided his employees the chance to buy the company he owned when he retired. He kept leading and serving in his community church and the church at their retirement community until his death. His obit was written by his son, Jeff, who ended the opening paragraph with his dad's own sense of humor, stating, "It was rumored that he soon thereafter handed St. Peter a list of recommendations for improving the transit of newly arrived souls, along with a rezoning request to sanction the establishment of a 40-foot radio tower just beyond the pearly gates." He was a ham radio operator. I am grateful for his example in my life. I'm also grateful for this church community. Thank you, one and all, for being part of this community of faith here at First Pres. I am chair of the Church and Community Committee, and our other members include Marla Longenecker, Becky Pankratz, Lee Gregg, and Pastor Rob. With many contributions of time, talents, and casseroles from all of our church family, our committee is in charge of our after-church fellowship, our Sunday holiday breakfast, Thanksgiving meal at the church, college lunch, Lindley hymn and scripture services, church-wide summer outdoor worship with picnic, ice cream and sorbet events after the OU summer concerts under the elms. That's a lot. There is a need for monetary funds for all of these community building events, and there are countless people who volunteer their time and casseroles over and over because they too believe this is important. Thank you, one and all, for contributing your monetary gifts and pledges each year, a part of which is budgeted to support these wonderful events. And also thank you for joining in with your time and your talents. By showing up to join in the events, we are telling each other that we care about our church family and the community around us. And here's one of my favorite verses to close, 2 Corinthians 13:13. "And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love."